when I first got diagnosed in 1997, I was put on dialysis soon after that. And I was on,
You had a catheter and all that kind of.
I had a fistula, always a fistula, the very same fistula that I use right now
Mm.
was the original fistula. I was seeing a doctor who operated out of Beverly Hills, at a practice in Beverly Hills, and I would leave here 5 o'clock in the morning, get up 4:30, get out of here by 5, and be on first shift by 5:30. I would drive to Robertson and Pico is where the dialysis center was, and I was a first shift patient. And I would do that 3 times a week. And I was immediately put on a transplant waiting list. And it was 18 months and they found a kidney for me. It was October 1999. You know, each of us comes to the table with different personalities. One of my strong side of my personality is I'm used to fighting through things. And I think it came as how I was reared in the environment that I was reared. I was like, oh no, we're gonna have to change this type of attitude. I'm used to fighting through even when I don't have to fight. And I think it all came from how I was reared in the environment that I was reared. Grew up in New York City in the projects. And, you know, it's what you learn. You see something go and you try to move around that mountain. Now, I'm not saying fighting,
Sure.
but the nature of my spirit is to fight through something and overcome something. So I always considered myself as an overcomer. So when I heard the news, number one was, it scared me. But number two, my nature was to come home and research it. So I did. What is kidney disease? What is dialysis? Blah, blah, blah. And from there, I started strategizing. Okay, Lord. First I prayed, Lord, how am I going to get through this? I have a 5-year-old and I have a 12-year-old. And both need their mother. And so I did a lot of praying. And I said, okay, I'm going to fight this because I don't like the fact that I didn't have a chance to fight it. You know, all of a sudden it came upon me. And here I am. And if this is the plate I have to be dealt with, I need to shift gears real fast. There's no time to be playing games about being in denial because I understood denial at that point. And I came home and told my family, and nobody knew what that meant.